And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Welcome to Scotty Ray's Weather. It is Monday, November the 23rd as we head into Thanksgiving week. I do hope you've got some great plans. We'll get to spend a little bit of time with friends and family. Of course, statistics are showing that a lot of people are flying. Some are saying they shouldn't because of the coronavirus. If you're getting able to spend some time with friends and family, make sure to wash your hands often, keep masks handy, that type of thing. Use some common sense, and maybe you get to see some friends. I do hope that works out for you. It is Monday. How's your day going so far? Mine's pretty good. Now, if you haven't cracked the front door this morning, you're going to want to grab a jacket before you head off to work. I took the puppy dogs out early this morning without one, and I regretted that about 3 seconds later. So make sure you get one. A cool 48 right now, but that wind is whipping outside. So be prepared, carry a jacket, stay warm, all that good stuff, because highly, highly important. All right, let's take a minute and turn to the weather.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
As we turn to this, we turn our thoughts to hurricanes and things, tropical storms. This is still sitting out here. It's a 10% chance over the next 48 hours it could turn in something, and a 20% over the next 5 days. It's not very heavy. Pretty much a rain thing at this point, and not expected to do anything worse than that. But it is Mother Nature. We'll watch it. A 10% chance, though, over the next 48 hours that it could turn into something. We'll watch it. As we start looking at other things that are happening this morning, storm predictions for today. Now, we've got our share coming up this week I'll tell you about. We've got portions of Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Colorado, and Kansas that is expected to get some storms today, and also up here in Massachusetts as you get up in these areas. We'll go deeper into this with radar in a few minutes, but that's our storm predictions for this week. So be careful. Looks good down here in Mississippi and Alabama, but those areas there are areas of concern. Now, cold fronts. Pay attention. If you haven't got gas yet, if you run off butane, anything like that, get in touch with Sanders Gas, get them to get you some gas, because next week is going to be cold. And I bring up the word 20s. Yes, next Monday, a week from today, we'll start off that week going into December. Cold, cold, cold by Tuesday, 27 lows. So if you don't have that, or you don't have firewood, whichever you use, make sure you're prepared for that, because cold weather is in the midst of us, amongst us. Is that a better word for it? It's coming. So be prepared. Don't be caught off guard. If you have not, for some reason, turned on your heat yet this year and warmed up and checked it all out, go ahead and fire that up this week. Make sure everything's working proper. I know it's going to be in the 60s and all during the daytime, but don't be caught off guard and your heat not work when it's really cold. So make sure to check that out. What's going to happen today as we look at this? The National Weather Service tells us beautiful day, 63. Now, we look ahead to the Meridian area, and this is what we've got in store for us. We've got a 1 out of a 5 coming on storms on Wednesday. So be prepared, be ready. Tornadoes cannot be ruled out on that. Of course, November is typically another November-December tornado months, and we haven't had anything this year. We've been getting off very fortunate so far, so keep your fingers crossed that will continue. But we do have that chance coming up on Wednesday, so be prepared, know what's going to happen. We'll have more about that in just a moment. Let's talk about Thanksgiving. Yeah, Joe's ready for it. Have you got all your Thanksgiving meal bought yet, ready to go? Well, if not, drop it and see Joe, because they got plenty to choose from. The crunchy celery stalk, $1.29. Now, I did say crunchy. It sounded like I said country, but it's crunchy. $1.29 a stalk there. You can also get the onions, 69 cents a bunch. Take advantage of the Mississippi sweet potatoes at 49 cents a pound. A lot of folks are going to be cooking up some pies. And onions, red, white, or yellow, 99 cents a pound there. Also, you can take advantage of the zucchini, the yellow, or squash there, $1.29 a pound. Cairo, which is used to cook up a lot of goodies during the holidays, $2.49, all varieties of that 16-ounce bottle of it. You can also get the Wesson vegetable oil, 48 ounce for $1.89. Beef broth is used for a lot of cooking this time of year. I'm not a cook, but I just have seen the can laying on the counter, so I do know that much. 69 cents for a 14-ounce can. Also take advantage of those Ritz crackers. They're good to sit around for knickknacks, 2 for $5. And when it comes to turkeys, they got the whole turkeys there, $1.09 a pound. Yeah, Joe can fix you up with a nice turkey there. Go ahead and get that and make sure you're getting it unthawed and you're ready. They've got leg quarters if you're going to do some grilling. 10-pound bag, 2 for $7. You can check that out. Also, the Boston butts, $1.19 a pound for the twin pack. Got to have some Boston butts. Those are always great. Joe always usually cooks up some as well, so you can order yours. The Bluebell ice cream, 2 for $10 for the half gallon to finish off that big meal. And Coca-Cola products to go around the table for everybody. 6-pack, half ounce, liter bottles, 4 for $9. You can find that and so much more always at the Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville. Drop in and see them. You'll be glad that you did.
Sanders Gas, Sanders Air and Heat is your full-service propane supplier since 1946. We take pride in ensuring reliable, friendly service to our customers. We also provide safety tune-ups related to propane, air conditioning, and heating systems, keeping our community efficient and safe. I'm Chuck Sanders, and yes, we're local.
As I said, you might want to call Chuck now and be prepared for the cold weather that is coming upon us, because it's going to be nippy next week, beginning on Monday and Tuesday. So make sure that you're prepared and you got your gas and whatever the case is, your logs are working or your heat. They can look at either one of those and have you back going once again. As we turn back to weather, let's take a look at temperatures this morning of where we are. Radar shows us out at Keyfield, we're sitting at 47 this morning. Also, same thing out at NAS Meridian, 47, 40 at Columbus Air Force Base. And further north you go, the cooler it is, 38 in Tupelo. As we look out to our west, Jackson is 49, and right across the river there into Louisiana, Shreveport 49, holding steady. And warmer down south of us, Hattiesburg sitting at 53 this morning. So nice weather in store for us there. It's not too bad this morning, but as I said, you definitely want a jacket this morning because the wind is whipping up at about 20-mile-an-hour gust throughout today. So it's going to be nippy. That wind cuts. Our high today is expected to be somewhere right around 63, so we're not hitting those 70s like we did all weekend. We had 75-degree weather, 76, 77 over the weekend. It's not going to hit that. We're going to be at least 10 to 12 to 14 degrees lower with 63 for that high. Tonight, we're going to get into the 30s, 37 for a low. And that's kind of chilly. A little warmer tomorrow as we hit 70, and that's because rain will be coming. We get into 20% chance of rain on Tuesday night, 56 for that low, and again, gusts are moving back in over the next Tuesday and Wednesday, as our biggest chance of rain with storms possible on Wednesday, an 80% chance of thunderstorms pretty much all day, high of 74, and then it bumps up to 25-mile-an-hour gust on Wednesday. Now, Thanksgiving's not going to be bad at all. It will have sunshine in 71 and a smidgen of a chance of rain, and then rain moving back in on Friday for the forecast and over the weekend as well. So we've got some cooler weather this week. Make sure that you've got plenty of gas and you're prepared for this. If you do firewood, get somebody with an axe and a chopper to go out there and get ready. Make sure it's dried as well, because that rain is coming. Make sure you put some up so it'll burn. You're going to want that. I'm just a cold-natured person at this point. I have to stay warm. My wife, on the other hand, being the poor dogs have to get dressed in little outfits, and I have to hide under electric blankets. That woman will freeze you to death. Whew, I just can't handle it no more. Big change in my life. I don't know. A lot of folks like that cool 60-degree weather in the house. I do not. I like warm stuff. Coming up this morning, Candace will be joining me a little bit later on, at a little after 8 o'clock, and then also we'll have Jay's Taxidermy joining us with the Battle of the Bucks to tell us more about that. That's on the way as well. So we've got that right around the corner. And as I mentioned, watch those temperatures over the next 10 days as we pull up here. Let's go back and pull up our extended forecast. Some days it wants to cooperate with me, and some days it just doesn't want to do it all. As we pull this up to take a look at our extended forecast, we see here today that 62 high. We'll get some 70s this week during these rains here, as we see there. The extended forecast, a high of 59 on Sunday. And if you go a little bit past that as we go into Monday and Tuesday, Monday 52 for a high, so it'll drop a little bit as we get to Tuesday, 53. But as we go into December, we're looking at 27, 29 lows there at the beginning of the week. Totally different weather than what we've had. We've been mildly having every now and then a 38, 39, but off into the low temperatures we will go at the beginning of next week. So hang close, stay warm, because that's a drastic change for folks like me that are cold. I don't know, maybe you're not that way, but I am. I've seen folks that can walk around in 20-degree weather in short sleeve shirts and think it's the greatest thing. I'm not that guy. As we turn to the Lauderdale County Co-op, things are beginning to start to look a lot like Christmas, and that is so true at the Lauderdale County Farm Supply, where they've got tons of Christmas decor on sale for you there. If you need a treat, they have that. If you need knickknacks, if you need ribbons, they've got all that for you. And wreaths to go on the front door, they got those as well. Knickknacks, little houses, anything to spruce up your place. It's the gift shop there at the Lauderdale County Co-op. Great place to get your stuff there. Also, Christmas trees with lights already lit. Wouldn't that be great? Just put it up. There you go. As we go to poinsettias, that's just a Christmas theme that you have to have, and they've got that for you, along with sanitizer. Now, if you run low, they've got plenty of disinfectant wipes to choose from. If you need to clean something, they're stocked up and ready for you. And those supplies normally get low this time of year with all the talk of more coronavirus. So if you're thinking, where can I get it? Lauderdale County Farm Supply is a place that you can find all of that. As you head in, of course, you got that Drake apparel, 30% off, with the Mobucks t-shirts and hats. Great colors to choose from, along with all your work boots. As we get into some wet weather coming up this week, you'll need some boots. They've got plenty of them there. Also, plenty of tents, anything that you need when it comes to deer season, from skinning racks to weights, to being able to weigh your deer, to feeders, automatic to gravity fed, to getting all of your deer licks. Plenty of those. And of course, as I said, next week, this is where this comes in handy, to have yourself a little buddy heater. See them. You really like that. So a great thing. Also, plenty of cameras to choose from, the automatic ones that send it directly to your phone, or the standard SD card, whichever you want to use it for, with flashlights galore and the 360 turnaround. This is a great camera to put out in the woods, and you can operate it with your phone, turn it around, be able to see what's going on. Also, plenty of seed still there. If you need to put out some ammonia nitrate, they got plenty of that, including all your horse and cattle feed and corn, and guns galore with ammo. Ammo is a big, handy thing to have these days, and they've got a little bit there. Drop in and see them at the Farm Supply. Exit 151 off the interstate is where you go to take care of all those needs. Again, I remind you, jacket weather today. Make sure that you've got yours before you head off, and be prepared for next week. As I said, cold weather. I can't stress that enough. So that's a few of the things that are going on this week here. Thanks for dropping by and spending a little bit of time with me here. It's Scotty Ray's Weather. Again, I'll be back a little bit after 8 a.m. this morning with Candace, and we'll talk some news stories, and also we'll have some updates from the Battle of the Bucks, if you were lucky enough for the opening weekend of deer season. All that's on the way here with Scotty Ray's Weather.
During these challenging times, there are some things that you can count on every day. One of them is that Rick Justice Automotive will work hard to help you find just the right vehicle. Rick Justice has late model, low mileage vehicles and 72-month, 72,000-mile warranties available on all vehicles. Come see us today, and we'll show you how we've been helping your friends and relatives find the car, truck, or SUV that was right for them. We will earn your business.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by